Remember, usages aren't too crazy. 4% memory shit's so crazy. Like, why is this taking up so much memory? Oh boy, there goes my camera. Power. Maybe I fix it. Nope. Guess I didn't. This was a troll. It's little. I don't know my camera, other camera even working. I think it was because that's what was taking so much RAM. Hello, dude. Shit is fucked right now. Not just like FNF wise, but like in like world wise. I feel like we can all agree that there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of bad people in the world right now. That's um there was always bad people, but now it just feels like it's so shoved in your face. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna read this chat on my phone. I'm a savage. I can do whatever I want. BB no money. All right, everybody. Stream at 1 a.m. Is it 1 a.m.? My bad. Dude, okay. So I don't know if anybody's aware, but Chibi Sprinkles, like right after the retirement on FNF and everything, got exposed for basically sending NSFW to a minor while she was 17. And right after FNF community exists, what happened? Um, and I don't know. I'm not much of a Twitter guy. I've stayed away from Twitter. I deleted Twitter off my phone for a while, re-downloaded it because of something that happened with Nominal. I just wanted to see all the reactions, which is so toxic to me, by the way. Like the fact that I have like the urge to go and see people's negative reactions to somebody getting cancer is so weird, so fucked. But I'm late now. You're not late. Check goes to me too. Secret me too is coming in 4 days. Balling, bro. As soon as that doc came out on Twitter, everybody switched up. Literally, and I'm careful with my wording. Now, no, I want to be careful with my wording, and I don't want to say everyone, but the majority of people were all like, everybody switched up. I'm gonna be so real. Everybody switched up. And then it became like this religion thing. I'm looking at you, Miss, what was her name? Like Jade X, bro. Posted some shit like it was there's something weird about people who are obsessed about religion. I always knew, or something like that, bro. I should quote the actual tweet so I don't end up misquoting her, but it was something along those lines. And I just think that's really weird, personally, because it's like when people say the same thing about, per se, what's an example? Like an LGBTQ group, like people get crazy, crazy offended over that. But when it's about religion, it's okay. It shouldn't be okay in either way, because that's assuming and that's putting the idea out there that all people who are obsessed with this thing, with this religion, or with their identity, are just like weird people and they have something brewing inside them. They're more susceptible to doing something wrong. I don't even want to talk about the YouTube side of it either. Shit going on. You know what? I will talk about it since I'm in my rant thing. But it's just like Twitter is so hate filled, and everybody there feels like a hypocrite. And Like they don't know where their values are at, or they don't know where the line is on what is acceptable and what isn't. It seems like everybody has like a blurry line on where shit should be can on where somebody should be canceled or not. Like everything is so blurry. I don't know. It's just it's weird. It's weird on Twitter. It's weird on Twitter. I feel like everybody's there just to argue. I saw somebody right after the Chibi thing happened and was like, "I wonder how Rick's average music FX is doing." The fuck does that have to do with anything? And then somebody commented under it like, I don't remember what they said, but like they checked them and they were like, "What? Just for saying an opinion? It wasn't about that, dumbass." Like people are so fucking weird. People are so weird. People have no sense of like people are like genuinely socially inept nowadays. And it's so odd to me that people can grow up so like out of it. Yeah, no problem, Donut. I won't even like delve too deep into like the YouTube shit either. But YouTube stuff, stuff's happening like every single day. And I feel like so much of what I see on YouTube in the community posts, it's like people blow up things way more than they should be blown up. Like a lot of these things, I do genuinely believe that they could be solved behind closed doors. But stuff like the stealth situation, and I know I'm bringing up I'm beating a dead horse here, but like stuff like the stealth situation where he willingly wasn't taking accountability publicly because of his fear that like people in his life would find out or that his audience of minors would find out because that's what he said. That was his reasoning as to why he didn't want to leak his whole shit. People like in that situation, yes, I do believe that it should be blown into a bigger situation. But I feel like a lot of these things that I see on YouTube, it's kind of just like people being rude to each other, and then they get into a back and forth, and then they post online, and then the other person responds, and it just becomes a whole snowball-like effect when everything could just be solved online in person, like personally, like through DMs. Smiley has to deal with shit. Yeah, and I understand the reason that somebody mentioned Rick's was because they were dating, I guess. But like still, it has no place. Like it's crazy, like just like socially unaware to say that under like one, you're being crazy disrespectful to the victim because like you're not even addressing the point. Like what is the point of the post? You're calling out Ricks for what? And you're dissing on his music within that same statement. You're not adding anything of value to the conversation. You're just putting shit out there. I'm not saying people aren't allowed to have their opinions, but when there's a serious situation going on and people are giving their opinions like Rick's the average FX, like who the fuck does that? You can have your opinion. You think Rick's is mid or whatever, I don't care. But like why put it in such like a weird place? For it to be played. Yeah, exactly. And I believe that as well, Car. People just don't know how to communicate. I think a big thing on here is a communication thing. Also, there's a huge problem with holding grudges. Whether it's here, whether it's on Twitter, like people bring up shit with Huawei from like 3 years ago, 3 years ago. of shit she did, like now, not now, but like recently when she posted her most recent song, people were on Twitter. Oh my God, this is so ass. Was it MIDI? Was it made by MIDI? Anybody else remember what she did 2 years ago? Or just me? Is it just weird that I think it's hello? Like people actually, you actually, there's no sense of forgiveness at all within this community, at all. Do you want to say to me too? Why, thank you. Sorry, this is all over the place. It's kind of just like a rant because I came home and went on Twitter to kind of check the chibi thing, and it was just everywhere, just like all over the place. Exact. No, the Sonny thing is fucking crazy. Not only was that kid like 16, 17, they treated him like he was like super Hitler. Like for for what? That if honestly, if the first time he was confronted about the situation was more mature, I genuinely believe that he could have like bounced back, but because he was so like bombarded with it, and obviously what he did after was like questionable. But like people were stalking alternate accounts that he made. The dude's playing Roblox. He's playing Roblox. He's playing Roblox, and people are stalking him to see if he has alt accounts. I'm not saying forgive everything Sandy did, but if he had the time to change and people had given him the chance to change, then he probably would have over time. But it just seems like after you do something so young and you don't know how to handle it afterwards, there's just no coming back like afterwards at all. Community has a hard time being responsible. That's true. That is a true thing. They stalked him. I saw one post on Twitter, like not even a few weeks after the whole shit went down, and it was, can we check this out? Everybody spam report. Sandy has a new Roblox account going under Bing Bobble the second. He needs to be terminated immediately. Why the fuck do you care so much? Holy shit. People care so much about other people's like it doesn't make sense to me. It genuinely doesn't make sense to me. The way people tackle things on here is so just like socially disconnected that it's not even worth going on a Twitter. I'll say it right now. If you have ever had the thought or on Twitter, bro, hop off that shit, bro. Literally, it's so toxic on there. The only people who I enjoy are like a few content creators, and even they struggle. Even they struggle keeping a positive face on that stupid ass fucking platform, bro. And the place is just so toxic. It's so toxic, and the thing I see the most on Twitter is like it seems like an attention competition. Whether it's you do something great and you get the attention, or you do something like overly exaggerated and you get overly exaggerated bad and you get attention from that. You know what I mean? Like somebody would just put out a fucking negative opinion for no reason and get a bunch of like other gremlins scrolling down. Oh yeah, I never liked this guy anyway. I never liked this song anyway. Well, was it just me who found this song really bad and the mechanic was horrible? Like, can we talk about shit we like? And even then, when we're talking about stuff we dislike, can we just like, can we keep it constructive at least? You started to look at Sonic art? That's fair. That's actually, God, that's really fair. I do how much shit the situation can well. Yeah, exactly, car. No, and I feel no. I just feel like Shit is so weird on here. Like nobody's treating each other with like the same respect, and the few people who do, like it's rare. I know it's like um what's the saying? There's a few bad apples, bro. It feels like I'm like looking for the good apples, bro. Where the good apples at? Somebody dap me up. W Raul. Hey, Genzu. Short time, well, no, long time no see. I saw you in my comments like so long ago, and I wanted to reach out to you, but like I didn't know how to, and I was low key pussy because I thought you were like thought you were gang banging and shit. Nah, I lied. But I low key wanted to have you on. I just didn't know how to contact you, and then I pussied out like last second. I ended up doing the whole thing by myself. Ciao, you, bro. I've been seeing everything you're doing, and oh my god, bro, have you seen what's been going on with first the remastered shit? First it was what was it? Mid fight masses. I probably got that wrong. I probably got that right. But the remaster of that got so much hate on Twitter. So much hate on Twitter. And the Sky Reborn shit got more than that. People hate Star Cannon on Twitter, apparently. She's so fucking weird. She's so weird how people can like hate on shit and not be constructive at all, and then get offended when they're called out or somebody like reacts. Like, oh my god, he's so mad, bro. Like obviously fucking dickhead, you were rude and you didn't say anything constructively. People are so weird, bro. People weird. Yeah, the world. Shout to the world. Just DM me? Oh, how do I DM you? Oh wait, is it in your channel shit? I'll probably check it out later tomorrow. Sky Reborn got hated to hell. Yeah, it's fucked up. It is fucked up, and they still get shit to this day. Like, I think Star Canon put out like a teaser of an art, and somebody was like, "Here we go again." Actually, shut up. Everybody pisses me off. Everybody actually pisses me off. Again, so on Discord. Oh, I gotta screenshot that for later. Click. Gotta get fire. But yeah, Chibi shit is crazy. Um, you want? I'll give my opinion on it. I think there is a lot of things that Chibi said in the screenshots that was like really weird, especially the thing that was like, um, there's no problem with drawing NSFW. The problem is sharing it around. Like, I don't know what she means by that exactly. I don't know if she's gonna break that specific thing down, but I think both are bad, especially when you're drawing it for a minor or drawing it with the intent to send it to a minor. Where is secret exit? Bro, can't even talk about shit nowadays. I'm the only one in the whole friend group who likes them. Like that's so crazy. And Sky Reborn is such like a good mod with good music and good art. And people are genuinely just like hating on this shit for like no reason. I swear to God, if it was any other team, they probably would have fucked with it. Weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. Genuinely, I just feel like there's so much like prejudice on some people, and they're like pre. I can't find the word for it. Like people hate they hate on some people for no reason, and they show love to people regardless of what they put out. You know what I mean? Remix FLP. Did I put that out? I don't remember if I did. I probably did. That FLP is messy as fuck, I think. Though. That's debatable, I think. Think whole Sling Mingo situation. Um, okay, with that dude, like, let's be honest. He just he or she, I think they transitioned. If I'll just go she, because I'm pretty sure that's what their pronouns are now. She deserved it all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so that ass. She was a terrible person before, and she was a terrible person after. Like, and I know and I understand that I said that like we should give people time and chances to change. But like once you see the patterns of behavior that Sling showed, both before, during, and after, like all the situations they were involved in, like there's just a point where you have to just like give up on the person. Low key, high key, mid key. Versus Sonic EXE drama. What was that one about? That was like 3 years ago. What the blup? Well, if they're mellow, I haven't. Oh, I didn't see that. I haven't seen any big drama since the Sunny incident. Well, let's just say you're gonna see it. It's not the birthday stream. I think Sling's a guy. You take that instance of mind, you're not able to change. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. There's so it really isn't that complicated though. Once you think about it, like the way people should handle these things shouldn't be as complicated as people make it out to be. Like, and I get there are a few disrespectful people out there, but I feel like I saw just like way too many people responding to the whole chibi thing, where it was just like either blaming it on a religious thing, either diverting the discussion to something that wasn't even relevant. Like I wonder how Rix feels. Like I guess, but especially how that other person did it, which was like Rick's average music feels like it's just not needed at all. I don't know. I just don't think it should be that hard to kind of wait until we have all the information, unless the evidence provided in front of us is like complete, solid with everything laid out in front of us. And I guess people could argue whether Chibi's is the Chibi stuff, the evidence against Chibi is or is not. But I think if people do really think that the Chibi evidence is complete or isn't, they should comment on that, and we should have discussions regarding whether we think the evidence is true or not. But nothing like jumping to conclusions or like I see on Twitter, like anybody who hasn't unfollowed yet, you're blocked. Fuck, leave me alone, bro. You're annoying. People are annoying. Midfight Masses mod, the OG one. Oh, the Jeffy's Infinite Irrita. Okay, like for that one, there was people celebrating that it got leaked, which was insane. It shows how many fucking bad people there are in this community. Whether it's like just the Irrita side of shit, or whether it's like the whole community, there's just it just feels like there's an not overwhelming, but when I go to different communities, like obviously you can see the bad sides of them, but it feels like I don't know. Do you guys kind of get what I'm poking at here? OG mid-fight masses. I don't even remember what went down so long ago. So long ago. Was it the charting? I'm pretty sure. It was bullshit, by the way. If it was because of the charting, yeah. Everybody wish a happy birthday to Jay. It is not Jay's birthday. Everybody wish a birthday to Mistful. No captions. If you know captions. Yeah, I agree as well, Donut. No, yeah. Nobody deserves to get doxxed or harassed over somebody just like disliking a project that they did. And I think that's a universal thing we can all agree upon. I don't think it's a hot take at all whatsoever. If you dislike something, like say something about it. Don't go out of your way and put the real human being at risk along with their family and put that information out to the world just because you didn't like some, especially a chart. Like that's so weird. I know we're talking about old drama and that's just probably like past and everything's um done and everything, but like I know it still happens to this day. Like people still dox people to this day because of like shit they don't like. September is actually the worst the worst month ever, I'll be honest. Okay, what was there this month? There's a big elephant in the room. There's a Charlie Kirk shit. There's 9/11, big explosion in Mexico. There's Discord, Nepal. What is it? There's a in Nepal Discord government, which is fucking crazy, by the way. Discord government, that'd be Loki lit. That'd be the mod. Um, there was like a whole scandal of like Trump like being dead. He disappeared for like 3 days, and everybody's like already celebrating like Trump's dead, Trump's dead. What else is that? There's so much happening on the internet as well. I think if you're involved in the community, what Secret Eggs against Mix, but I cut off about 18 minutes of the song. Oh, you'd be like Saruki when they what was it? It was unbeatable. That's just not shit. Never mind. Bit failed. I don't like lucid stars. Can I leak your location? Well, maybe. Queen Elizabeth's death was also this month. That was like 10 years ago. No, she didn't. The girl who got stabbed to death, yes, that was insane. Body in David's car. School shootings literally everywhere. There was one um downtown here in either Minneapolis or St. Paul, which was insane. And the fact, okay, I know this kind of going outside of F&F now, but like me personally, I don't like to get too political, but I need to say this. The fact that the Charlie Kirk situation got more coverage than a school shooting where three children died and multiple others were injured is insane to me. People were crying their eyes out and mourning Charlie Kirk, which is fine. I'm not saying not to mourn whoever you want to mourn, but where was that same energy when three kids died in Minneapolis in a school shooting? Like, yeah. Ugh. Sorry to bring the mood down, guys. Not that it was already super high, but it was only 3 years ago. Wait, what was 3 years ago? Wait, the queen dying? Oh my gosh. shooting. I kept seeing that on the news. Which one of the school shooting or the Charlie Kirk one? Oh, whatever. Both are just like completely fucked. There's so much just like evil that's being like shoved straight in our faces. I just feel it's really hard, especially like not only as a member of a family, a friend of others, but even as a content creator, like you gotta keep like you kind of have to keep like this happy image because if you're not really, and I'm not saying I always will have to keep this happy fucking upbeat image of myself up in public, but like if I'm not doing it, I personally just feel like if I'm not doing it, then who will? Which kind of seems like I don't know. I feel like the the way I said that comes off a bit weird, like almost like I'm the hero, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's so much fucking negative shit in the world. It's just uncomfortable to be negative when you have so many people who are like, who's the internet is like their escape, and if the person they look up to is like negative on public, it's like I don't know. I feel like I'd feel sad if I was watching my favorite content creator and like they were like crazy depressed or something on stream. Not political in the size, but nobody deserves to be shot like that. So that I agree. People were celebrating it on um social media. I don't believe he was a good person whatsoever at all. I never agreed with any. I don't know, like literally everywhere. This take is literally everywhere. So this isn't like an uncommon take by any means. I didn't agree with him at all. I do believe that he was a bad person. The things that he preached and the things that he said to people and the way he talked to people, I feel like wasn't the best way to kind of promote not equality, but like a fair chance to the other side to really get their point through. Um, and I just think he didn't really deserve to go out like that because at the end of the day, he was um he was a father, two kids, and he had a wife. Like those kids are gonna have to grow up without a dad now, and that's crazy to even think about. All the stuff that happened this month alone has caused her to want to move to a place here. I mean, I wouldn't blame her, honestly. There's so much that's been going on. No, you lie. You have no girlfriend. Now I get AI SpongeBob reels that compare him to Hitler, which is crazy, by the way. Insanely fucking crazy. Yeah, I just feel like the shooting hasn't solved or done anything good for the for anything. It's just um potentially created a more potentially created a greater threat for future politicians. Or I mean, what's the word? Somebody said a good word, a martyr. So not to get too political whatsoever, because this is about FNF, Rudy FNF going into Charlie Kirk shit. But it's a recent event, so I guess it's okay to talk about it. Can't wait for Christmas. What are you talking about? October will have tragic Halloween decoration incident where someone uses real. No, it's not happening. Mm. No, yeah, and the Luigi situation as well was like I feel like both the Luigi and the Charlie Kirk thing had their similarities, but like regardless, the dude that Luigi killed was a father and a fam that had a family. The Charlie Kirk had a family as well. Just like nobody deserves to die like that. 6'7". Uncanny cat golf. No, bro, I got homework to do. I just came on here to rant, and then I'm off. Did Luigi die? No. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Thanks, evil Goobert. But yeah, I just um want to put it out there. It's like I won't say it's like a closing statement. I'll talk for a little bit after this, but I just have always felt that everything can be solved through conversation, and um if conversation is not working out, then it's just a separation thing. If this isn't working out, then and you can't understand where you are wrong or even where I am wrong, then the best thing to do is just to cut ties, move on. My meal was 676. Shut up, Missful. Mods, ban him for a year. But for people who might get involved in dramas or situations that have the potential to blow into some, oh my god, they actually did 10 seconds. I just want to say it right now. It could what is this mystery donation? Why not? What is this mystery donation? Thank you so much. Why not for the 20 Mexican node entry? Maybe I'll make that tomorrow today. Everything can be solved through conversation, and I think personally, when I believe that I'm not getting through with conversation, I will just make that cut and move you from my life and then move on. If you come back later on and I do see that you have changed, you have worked on yourself, and you show me evidence that you have attempted to work on yourself and done tried to be better, then I will forgive you. And I think that's a completely cold take. Mysterious stranger looks nice. Maybe. What kind of? Wait, why are you European? 2 pounds? I'm Ewopa. Thank you. Thank you. It's going towards my next Chipotle meal. All roads lead to Rome. What does that mean? But yeah, um, message to like anybody watching this after or during or just like whenever they're watching. Bro, what the? Has the glare been this bad the whole time? I didn't realize that. All right, whatever. I don't care. Things can always be solved through conversation, but you also have to be patient enough and mature enough to be able to um take hits at your character, constructive hits, And you also have the right to call somebody out when they're not being constructive, but it's the best thing not to act out of emotion and explode and do something impulsively, because at the end of the day, all that really does is it shows that you're emotionally immature. And depending on what you say while you're in that state, it just makes whatever is happening, like it'll amplify it basically. Everything can be solved through conversation. It's just a patience thing. You have to be mature. Um, but yeah, don't let yourself kind of become soft either. Like you have to stand up for yourself and shit. I'm not saying like through conversation be this wimp who um you kind of you kind of what I'm trying to say. And I'm kind of just giving like scrambled eggs everywhere, but I can't think of the word. Did you have me from a channel? My comments keep getting deleted? No, I don't think so. Okay, like there, this stream bore me, I will eat someone. Like, what does that add to anything? You know what I mean? Remember this on Roblox? Oh, you added me? I bet. Wait, what? Where that? Where's trying to push that? I don't see you on here. Like, I get jokes, like, I don't know. Especially um, when I'm talking about something relatively serious. I don't know, whatever. I think that's all I have to really say. I don't really got anything else. Hungry baby. I don't really got anything else to say. Secret Eggs is dropping 4 days. I still have a bunch of mods I want to play, but I have school, I have uni, and I'm also um working on Secret Exit currently. So like finishing it up, cleaning it up, all that. Um, Man, Discord, did you add me? I have two notifications. Uncanny cat goal. All right, maybe next time. I don't think there's FNF rant anymore. Yeah, you're right. It's over. FNF rant is over. But yeah, Secret Exit 4 days. Um, Busy with uni, but I do want to stream sometime. Maybe Tuesday night, Tuesday morning. Uh, yeah, yeah. Sorry from low energy. I just came back from uni, so like all my social batteries like wasted. I was just so fucking. I was like irritated from what I saw on Twitter that I just had to come on here, and just kind of give some like word soup. Oh, there's a friend request. Play adopt me. I'm on my gram to mega giraffe. That was so close. What does that mean? Unc is in uni. Hi, Unc now. That is not old. That's not an old person thing. That is not an Unc thing. I'm young. We are young. Shout out to young people. I'm gonna end now though, because I got homework to do, and then I have to work on Secret Exit. And then it's like Mexican Independence Day today, so I have to celebrate that with my family. So welcome to my day extravaganza. I'll be I'll have more energy next time I stream. But right now, I'm low-key tired. Raul is on. Damn, you're 102 years old. You're older than Doodles. All right, bro. This shit. Nah, for real though. I know a lot of negative shit's been going on in the world. And I don't know if like a lot of people care too much about what I have to say on on anything, or whether I say anything to them directly or have a message. But a lot of negative shit's going on. I'm human. I'm also worrying about this shit. I lay down in bed and I'm like, damn, the world is really fucked up. But it's always best just live day to day. The past is the past. The future is uncertain. That's why they call the present a present. That's why the present is a present. Mexicans and Undertale stole my birthday. All right. But yeah, shit always gets better, dude. Um, if anybody's in a hard situation, I promise you, shit always gets better. I was in a hard situation. I don't want to make this about me, but I was in a hard situation not too long ago, and um, stuff always comes out for the better. You just also have to work for yourself as well, because shit does not come to you by you just like sitting down, and kind of waiting for something to happen. You also have to have the initiative to be better. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good day. Time for homework and probably gonna take a shower. Then I'm gonna eat. When is my bro fist? Everybody bro fist. You should be a poet. Shut up, lame.